What's up, everyone? Kevin Oak here. Finally got to squat again. Back from competition in California, starting a new training cycle. As of now, the plan is to compete at the XPC Finals at the Arnold Classic in March. Out in Ohio. So right now, the goal is to just kind of build up my squat, starting with lightweight, like we are today. I'm probably going to be squatting twice a week. Well, I'll have 1 week like this is, where it's kind of lighter, going more for speed and form and just trying to squat very deep, which I'll probably do on Mondays with sumo deadlifts, where I'll do sumo deadlifts for volume. Then on Fridays, I'll be doing, something like a front squat or a Zercher squat, or maybe a front squat with the SSB bar, where I'll be going heavy. So today I just worked up to about 6 sets of 3. The first 3 sets I did with 452 pounds. The second 3 sets I did with 463 pounds. So we're a little over 50% of my max. So obviously the weight wasn't that challenging. I was more just working on form and trying to put a good amount of energy into the bar and move it smoothly. It was the first time I've squatted in about, I think, 4 weeks now. So I was definitely obviously more concerned about just making sure I can move smoothly, making sure I'm symmetrical, and making sure I don't have pain. Just kind of checking out my body, seeing, making sure everything's okay. So it did feel all right. There was a couple of issues. I was getting a little bit on my toes, where I'd rather be able to sit more into my heel. So that's something I have to work on. Also, just to kind of explain why I'm using this bar, one of the main things with technique when you squat is kind of the angle of your upper body. So the 2 drastic, differences would be a good morning squatter, who would be, that'd be more like a Jesse Norris type, where you bend over a lot as you descend and then push out of the hole. And then there's very upright squatters, which would be more my style, where I'm very upright when I squat. So ideally, you want to be about a 45-degree angle, somewhere in between the 2. So I would like to be, leaning over a little bit more. So I'm using this bar because it forces your lower back to be a little stronger to hold that. And basically I'm trying to get my lower back stronger so that I do have that strength and that mobility to descend with a little bit, a little bit more bent over, I guess you could say. So I was working with these, just a bunch of triples. They started off a little slow. As I got comfortable, they definitely felt easier and easier. So I was happy with that. Next week, I'll probably do these again on Monday. Like I said, I'll do them with sumos, probably from about a 1.5-inch block with a stiff bar. So that's about it. I'm just happy to be squatting again. Everything feels fine right now. Just gonna slowly build up until Arnold in March.